Now we'd like to present to you the first test between Australia and New Zealand in 1959, and what a team this New Zealand side was. They had great names in Cliff Johnson, the captain, also Mel Cook, Cyril Eastlake, Neville Denton, the flying winger, Jock Butterfield, Ron Ackland, and also Billy Snowden, who later on came over to associate himself with Eastern Suburbs Club in Sydney. This touring team scored 488 points on their Australian tour and only had 205 points scored against them. So Australia had a job on their hands on this day in 1959 at the Sydney Cricket Ground. The referee for today was Darcy Lawler, and what a game this was.
Hello folks, the players are on the field now prior to the big test match at the Sydney Cricket Ground. Carlson kicking it well downfield, down past Phillips, the New Zealand fullback. From the kick-off here, goes out towards the hillside, the ball's gone high along the ground. New Zealand in possession, it's picked up here by Johnson, but the whistle has gone, and a penalty here to New Zealand. Jock Butterfield taking the tap penalty. Moves in here to be taken by Kelly, the Australian hooker, number 12 in the headgear. Butterfield plays the ball back to Kelly. Kelly, number 17 of New Zealand, tackled by the Australian hooker, Kelly, number 12. Plays the ball back this time. It's gone to Johnson, the New Zealand captain, is tackled by Patterson. Played back, it's picked up by Henry Maxwell, number 24 on the headgear. Shots it away to Jock Butterfield, number 21, who's tackled here by Patterson, number 10 of Australia. New Zealand in possession is Ackland of New Zealand in possession, careering out towards the hillside. Crept out of Beattie's tackle, but it's put down over there. Rain has started to fall at the Sydney Cricket Ground as Muir, the elusive Australian half-back, flashes in to be taken by Maxwell. From the play, the ball is picked up here and gone out towards Raper. Raper gets it out to Brown. Brown to Harry Wells, number 3, who's put down there that time. Australia in possession this time as Big Trovan, moving up towards the halfway mark, is tackled by Henry Maxwell. From the play, the ball is picked up this time by Beattie to Muir. Out to Harry Wells with New Zealand standing up. Wells puts his boot to the ball, kicking for touch. Out towards the hillside, and the ball goes into touch. From the scrum it breaks up. It's anybody's ball, but booted through here. Out towards the New Zealander, where Campbell fails to pick up, and Phillips, the touring fullback, picks up alongside of him, plays the ball back, and they're picking up the Cyril Eastlake, number 10, who steps out of a tackle, gets his backs moving with a pass to Phillips. Phillips, the New Zealander, cuts through nicely, but it's quickly put down. New Zealand in possession this time. It's gone to Griffiths. Griffiths gives back inside to 23 Johnson, the New Zealand captain. From the ruck, Rex Percy gets away to Butterfield, number 21, onto Ackland. Ackland's pulled down. New Zealand in possession this time, and Kelly racing through. Is tackled by Kelly of Australia. From the play, the ball, Rex Percy, 15, picks up, gets it away to the New Zealand half-back, out to the 5'8 Menzies, 11. Tap penalty put on by Butterfield, whips it away to Kelly, who gives it back to Ackland. Ackland moving down, racing away like a three-quarter, is eventually tackled. New Zealand in possession this time as Percy gets his backs functioning well with a pass to Campbell. Out it goes to Phillips, who come up from the full-back position to be quickly tackled. From the play, the ball with New Zealand in possession. It's gone out towards the half-back Roberts. Roberts is tackled here, shots his pass away to Henry Maxwell, and Big Maxwell, real tough and tenacious, hard to put down, is eventually quelled. From the play, the ball picked up by Johnston. Johnston, the New Zealand captain, tackle over on the far side. New Zealand on the attack this time. It's gone out towards Roberts, who fumbles, as does Denton. And picking up number 13, Roberts. Rex Percy, number 15 of New Zealand, away with the ball. That's gone to Menzies. Menzies gets it away to Eastlake. In a flash, sends it back to number 2, the New Zealand fullback, Phillips. It was very fairly and well tackled there by Gasnier. Another scrum forming up. Roberts, the New Zealand halfback, drops his pass back to Phillips. Another scrum taking place with New Zealand working the scrum, but the penalty here. Second row play. Here's Carlson coming up, sending this one high, and there it goes, right between the posts. And the score is Australia 2 and New Zealand 0. Henry Maxwell going through. On the ruck this time, it's New Zealand in possession. The ruck has been clear with a pass. It's gone to Roberts. Roberts shots the ball back inside. Roberts has possession again here. It came back to him. He was trailing play. Here's Jock Butterfield sending a pass to Kelly. Kelly got rid of the ball taken there. Out it goes to Butterfield, number 21, who switches play back inside to Ackland, number 18 of New Zealand, racing through up toward the Australian line. And still going goalwards. Tackle there by Provan. New Zealand on the attack as Rex Percy gives it to the New Zealander Maxwell, and Maxwell crashes his way over and goes in for New Zealand try. That makes the score now New Zealand 3 and Australia 2. Cyril Eastlake attempting a conversion, and there she goes, right between, flagged away. Number 7 kicks off for Australia. They're picking up as Ackland, the forward of New Zealand, is tackled by Provan. Play out towards the hillside of the Sydney cricket ground with pools of water. They're coming on the ground now. It's been very sodden at the moment with the heavy rain that has come down and chilly conditions. You see the big crowd over there, forced into the crowd of over 38,000. As the ball's picked out of the ruck this time, gone right across the three-quarters where Brown, the Australian 5'8", is in possession. Referee Darcy Lawler watching play as Provan shots this pass out towards Wells. Wells has the ball taken from him, but the referee scrums him up, and Roberts, the New Zealand half, the scrum goes down. It's Australia's ball. It's gone to Harry Wells. Wells is tackle in possession. From the ruck, Raper gets his backs moving, but it comes in to be taken by the forward Provan, number 9. Australia on the attack. Little Muir gives a bullet-like pass out to Harry Wells, who's put down and tackled there by Menzies. Whistle has gone. Offside play New Zealand. Carlson comes up for a penalty, and there she goes. And both flags are up. And the score at the moment is Australia 4 and New Zealand 3. From the kick-off, referee Darcy Lawler scrums them down once again. Little Muir working this back. The players are mud bespattered with the heavy rain and the mud on the ground and the pools of water too. But Beattie is in possession. Shots the pass back to Provan. Provan out to Harry Wells. Wells is tackled here. Plays the ball back. It's gone to Provan. Provan, number 9, tackled by Johnson. Provan plays the ball back to Kelly in the headgear, number 12 of Australia. But the ball's booted downfield. Here's Phillips, number 2, with a New Zealand fullback on the run, coming up past the halfway mark. Steps out of a tackle, but Wilson was there to put him down with the aid of Muir. This time it's Kelly, number 17 of New Zealand, racing through. This tackle, the ball is taken from him by Provan, number 9 of Australia. Provan looking around. Didn't get it out to his supports. Kelly in the role of dummy half in the headgear for Australia. Gets his pass away to Muir to Harry Wells. On it goes to Tony Brown. Brown is tackled here. Brown in possession, number 6. Plays the ball back this time. It's gone out towards Wilson to Muir. Out to Harry Wells, number 3. Wells cutting through. Has Denton alongside of him. Sends the pass out to McDonald, number 5, the right winger of Australia. Australia on the attack this time. Muir gives his pass away to Raper. Out it goes past Tony Brown. And they're picking up as Reece Griffiths, who shot the ball back to Menzies, number 11, who has to come back and retrieve. And in turn gets it away to Maxwell in the headgear, number 24, the New Zealander. Gets up, plays the ball back. It's gone across to Roberts, third, and out to Kelly, number 17 of New Zealand. Kelly shots the ball back inside to Eastlake. Eastlake gives a long pass out to Phillips, number 2, the New Zealand fullback, is tackled there. New Zealand on the run as Rex Percy gets his pass away to Cyril Eastlake, who very well was tackled by Gasnier. New Zealand on the attack as Rex Percy gives a pass away to Roberts. Roberts to Kelly, number 17. Kelly moving well. That was tackled down there, 5 yards from the Australian line. Campbell, number 12 of New Zealand. Tackle over there by Beattie. On the run is Rex Percy, who clears the ruck with a long pass out towards Maxwell. Maxwell hesitates and is caught here and eventually knocked on. From the scrum that breaks up, it's a New Zealand ball. Going around the blind side is Kelly, blind side of the ruck. New Zealand in possession. Jock Butterfield opens up play. This time the pass has gone to Menzies. And Menzies, the brilliant New Zealand 5'8", has put down the Kiwi switch play from Butterfield. He shot a pass out to Roberts, number 13, who fumbled with the ball and it's eventually picked up by number 2, Phillips, the New Zealand fullback. Well, from the scrum that breaks up, here is a penalty to New Zealand, with Eastlake taking this kick, and there it goes between the posts. New Zealand 5 and Australia 4. From the kick-off by Muir, number 7 of Australia, the ball goes right in the hands of Maxwell, who fails to handle the slippery ball. You see the pools of water on the ground here this afternoon at the Sydney Creek ground. Wilson, number 13, drops the slippery ball. Diving in, gaining possession with Beattie. Australia on the run this time. It's gone to Raper. Out to Tony Brown. Brown's tackled by Menzies, number 11 of New Zealand. Diving in, gaining possession is Patterson, number 10 of Australia. He's quickly tackled here just inside the halfway mark, and the role of dummy half is Provan, who picks up the ball, gets it away to Muir. On goes the pass to Raper. Raper sidesteps, but is tackled here by Percy. Wilson of Australia in possession, number 13. Louis Wilson having a grand season of rugby league football. Is tackled by Wilson, tackled by Butterfield. Here's Gasnier, number 4. The find of the rugby league season here in Australia, going straight up the sideline. That is quickly tackled over there by Denton. From the play the ball with Australia in possession. Gone across to Beattie, and Beattie is tackled here. From the play the ball, Bluey Wilson, number 13, charging through there, racing very determinedly. But is tackled, plays the ball back. It's gone to Beattie to Provan. Australia appear to be playing Auckland football at the moment, as was the case in the opening up of play. And on the run is number 7, Muir, who gets his pass away to Brown. Brown sends to Gasnier. Gasnier has McDonald alongside of him, but the ball rebounds from the chest of McDonald. And it's a New Zealand ball with Johnson, the touring captain, in possession. Hard man to put down. Provan is there to put down Rex Percy, number 15. Johnson tried to pick that one up. The slippery ball is hard to handle. Australia on the attack this time. Kelly, number 12, has lost his headgear, but he gets the pass away to Wilson, onto Harry Wells, who sidesteps nicely, shots a pass further afield to McDonald, and McDonald is bundled into touch over on the far side by Denton, his opponent New Zealand winger. From the scrum that breaks up, New Zealand win this one, with Menzies veering away, but is quickly caught here. New Zealand on the attack with Henry Maxwell, who dropped the ball. Picked up here, it's Australia's ball. Provan clears the ruck with a pass to Muir. Muir slips here, trying to get up pace, tackled by Roberts. From the ruck, it's gone to Beattie of Australia. Number 11 tackled by Kilkelly, 17 of New Zealand. This time it's Tony Brown on the run, gives it to Harry Wells. Wells stepping up towards the line. Is quickly tackled by Denton. Australia on the attack this time. They're making a raid on the New Zealand line. With Raper going through, they're only to be quickly tackled. This time it's gone to Beattie, number 11 of Australia, with Patterson alongside of him. He couldn't get the pass out. Does so this time. It's gone to Raper, out to Muir. But Muir gives a good pass to Brown. And Brown is put down. On the run with the ball is Kelly, number 12 of Australia. He passes the ball back this time. And Raper picks up, gets to Harry Wells, who's already on the run, and is pulled down very close from the New Zealand line. And there goes the kick taken by Carlson. And the score is Australia 9 and New Zealand 5. From the scrum that breaks up, New Zealand win this one. Gone across field to Cyril Eastlake, and look at Eastlake stepping out of a tackle here. Looking around for support, couldn't get the pass out. Tackled Rex Percy, number 15 of New Zealand possession, put down by Patterson and Provan. New Zealand on the run, number 1, Jock Butterfield gets his pass away to Ackland, number 18 of New Zealand. Quickly put down. Henry Maxwell gives a pass here. Out it goes to Campbell, New Zealander, who gets his pass away to Roberts. Roberts, number 13. On the run, going through nicely, is Cyril Eastlake. Eastlake's almost put down here, but jumps over the head here, and another attempt of a tackle failed, and Eastlake goes it. A sliding New Zealand try, making the score now 9-8. There goes the conversion attempted by Eastlake, being flagged away. It's no good, and the score is Australia 9 and New Zealand 8. From the kick-off from the halfway mark, referee Darcy Lawler blows the whistle here. That is the half-time break. The half-time scores Australia 9 and New Zealand 8.
Well, there it is, a half-time score of 9-8 in favour of Australia. And in fact, that's how the match finished. We will not be showing you the second half of this test because the film has deteriorated to such an extent it doesn't warrant showing. But it was a close match, 9-8 at half-time and 9-8 at full-time, with Australia winning this first test. They also won the second test in Brisbane, and New Zealand won the third test in Sydney to complete a very successful tour, despite the fact that Australia won the Ashes. Next week, we'll be showing you the historical match between St George and the fabulous Great Britain team of 1962 at the Sydney Cricket Ground. This was a midweek game, and there were just on 58,000 fans jammed into the Sydney Cricket Ground to see this wonderful exhibition of football by two great teams. I hope you'll join me next week again for yet another in the series of the greatest games of all.
Starting next Monday night, the greatest games of all moves to the later time of 10:30, and at 9:30, you'll see Darren McGavin in the thrilling crime series The Night Stalker. But stay on 10 now for our late movie, Niagara, starring Marilyn Monroe.